Starcraft and welcome to a quick video log where I need to tell you guys a couple things of what's going on in my life. First off, gotta tell you guys I'm moving very soon because my school is not in Vancouver. I kind of just needed a place to stay for the summer, and as you guys might tell, I'm kind of nomadic anyway. You know, I don't stay in one place too long, but I gotta get out of here. School's starting soon, and I'm right now in the process of, you know, getting some non-essential stuff together and getting it ready to be moved out of the house. Got like all the paperwork and that kind of stuff done. That took a long time. That took a lot of energy out of me. This is the first time I ever really kind of applied for an apartment and did all this kind of stuff on my own. Well, I had some help from my parents, but almost on my own. Kind of exhausting, took up a lot of my time, and that's why I haven't been getting so many videos out as I usually do. That's one of the reasons. Just moving's always a pain, and finding a place is a pain as well. But I found a place; it's great. I love it. Diane's gonna love it, mainly because well, when I met Diane, we were living in school residence, both of us, and we kind of like moved into one room together. And the rooms in residence are really small. If you saw some of my vlogs, you could probably tell, wasn't the biggest room, rooms around, and it was kind of cramped a little bit. Where we're living now is a lot more spacious, but it's not as private as I would like, Like when I like to record, I like it to be just me. I don't want anyone else there to be anybody else in the room. And because this isn't really our place, this is Diana's stepdad's place, so sometimes he'll show up, or Diana's mom will show up, or some 13-year-old niece that we've got to take care of for a couple weeks inexplicably, that dropped out of middle school. So this place isn't as private as I would like. But now the new place we're moving to, I love it. It's got one bedroom, and then it's got a nice living space for us, and it's all to ourselves. It's a lot more spacious than we're used to. It's probably more space than we really need, and it's also, we're gonna have our privacy. It's gonna be just me and her. I don't mind recording when she's around. Even then, I just really like it to be just myself, because I kind of get distracted when there's other people doing other things around me. So really like it to be just myself when I'm recording, and hopefully I'll get a lot more of that in this new place. But that's reason number one why I've just been really busy getting everything together, and I'm sure those of you who have moved or are moving places right now know what it's like, trying to get all this stuff together. So my apologies if I haven't been getting out as much stuff as I usually do. Also, phoning lots of friends, trying to get back into contact with some of my friends from college and high school, just because I haven't been that social this summer. Figure I need to give some of my buddies a call, and also asking them if they've got any spare furniture they can lend to us or sell to us on the cheap, because this new place isn't furnished. So we gotta, me and Diane gotta start looking for furniture on our own. So that's part of the reason why I've been phoning these other people. Also just to catch up, what I missed over the summer and what they've been up to. Got a couple of, greetings coming together again. Getting to meet all my buddies from my poli-sci classes in university, and that's always nice because I really enjoy like sitting down and talking politics and philosophy with other people. Doing like Stalin's coffee house is great, and doing the monologues are great. I think I just work better when I've got ideas to bounce off people and there's actually a free-flowing conversation than when it's just me in front of a camera. I can do that stuff, but I just love it so much more when I get to do this whole back and forth kind of thing in a conversation. I always seem to come up with better ideas when I'm with other people than when I'm just with myself. So, also getting together with them. And then, finally, I was going to have my Victoria 2 review all ready today, all ready to go, and then in the middle of the night last night, my video editor crashed and I lost everything. And it was terrible. I was so upset. So now, today it's been back to square one, trying to rebuild everything. But I'll have it out for sure tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow, or something bad. But I'm gonna have it out tomorrow for sure. But it's like some higher power doesn't want me to get this review out. It's doing everything it can to stop me from finishing this review. But, you know, I'm gonna get it done tomorrow unless, you know, like I go outside and, you know, my foot gets crushed or something like that and I got some kind of terrible emergency and have to go to the hospital. But considering my luck, something like that is probably gonna happen anyway. So, Victoria 2 tomorrow, also gonna hopefully trying to get back into the groove. I've got most of my stuff together, done all the paperwork, trying to get back into the groove of doing videos as soon as I possibly can. But you know, hopefully that'll be tomorrow. Don't know though. Can't promise anything. So, you know, that's what's going on there. I should also let you guys in on a couple of things. You may have seen I put up a 1080p monitor test. I got a new monitor, mainly because there's a store in Vancouver that is a factory direct kind of outlet for Acer monitors, meaning that, you know, these monitors are on the cheap. We actually I bought the monitor, and then me and Dad came home and we searched it up on, you know, a bunch of different other online outlets to see how expensive it was, and, you know, we couldn't find a cheaper price than what we got. So I was pretty stoked, because I thought, you know, the monitor I had before was a piece of crap. It was only, you know, a square one, and it actually had like dead pixels in the bottom, like a blob of gray dead pixels that would occasionally spread and then shrink and then spread into other places. So I couldn't tell the time on my computer because a bunch of dead pixels covered it up. Occasionally, sometimes they would recede, and I could read part of the time. So anyway, I got rid of that. Now I've got a beautiful 23-inch 1080p monitor. It looks great. Now when I go to edit and publish my videos, I don't have to do any, you know, warping or doctoring or twisting of the footage to make it fit that widescreen 1080p quality. It's already in there. It means less work for me and better quality videos for you guys. So I'm pretty stoked. I've been playing Starcraft on it, and it looks fantastic. Also, you get more room so you can see what's going on. It means, you know, less scrolling. It's great. So, new monitor. That's some of the good news and some of the busyness and disasters that have been happening around me. And I think that's about it. Also, people keep asking me to do Starcraft tutorials or something like that. It's something I've been thinking of and I've wanted to do for a while, but I've been trying to think of how I'm going to do it, and I had an idea. Here's my crazy idea. I have these weird ideas sometimes. Is that I've been, you know, searching up quotes from the Art of War and everything, and I found that there's a lot of these quotes from the Art of War, not all of them, but a lot of them that actually pertain to StarCraft. And from these quotes I've actually developed and applied different kind of StarCraft strategies. So my plan is, or my idea is, to take quotes from the Art of War and kind of have that as the theme of the tutorial. Like there might be, there's like a quote about, you know, if you know your enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. So that might kind of be the theme of the tutorial, and then I go over, you know, how the quote applies to StarCraft and how, you know, you can, you know yourself and know the enemy, and sort of that kind of deal is my plan. So, you know, we'll see how it works out. It sounds good in my head, but, you know, if I actually go and try and work on, you know, getting some quotes and then getting some ideas, I kind of want to cover, you know, a few basic areas like attack and defense and production and scouting and that kind of sort of deal. You know, I'll see if I can find enough quotes and actually make it into some kind of video that works. But we'll see. That's my idea for right now. I am working on or trying to work on some StarCraft tutorials. So, with that all being said, I don't know. I'm looking around. I don't know why. I'm nervous. In case you didn't know, I always look around. It's just something that it's from, I used to take a self-defense class, and it was really big on knowing your surroundings and having a nice presence, like not looking like a victim, and also just knowing what's going on around you. And I kind of, you know, that's one of the principles I took from that self-defense class, and I applied it into my real life. So even when I'm in my own house, I'm always looking around, trying to know my surroundings and know if there's, you know, anybody that's going to jump out of this closet and attack me or something like that. So anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. So this is going to be Joseph, he's running with Stalin. Signing off for now, and you guys take care.